Hello, my name is Konstantin Vasilev. I'm presenting to you a SAP platform. I have more than 30 years experience in software development for enterprise, creating backend, front-end, various projects, and I know very well the problems the developer are encountering creating a code and documentation and how time-consuming it is. Welcome to a SAP, all-in-one AI-powered workspace. Generate code and documentation in minutes, vectorize search, retrieve in seconds, publish and share your document files, all powered with AI. All our previous experience is here, powered with AI. During my experience with creating large enterprise projects, I realized how important these companies to have ontologies, basically to have same language talking about the same issues between teams and inside the team, and how important it is also to have a tool which to be able the enterprise to create their own ontologies. Here I'm showing you how you can create your own ontology, for example, for software documentation or creation. So you say generate for me software documentation ontologies, and then you configure the copilot, which is actually ontology generation, for your own needs. You run it, and then you get beautifully formatted output in GitHub Markdown, which is actually the language which later understood from our system. You save it, and then it can be reused. Next, I'm showing a different ontology you can create. It's about Azure Cosmos DB, specific information about how to create this one. So, okay, we are showing here the previous one. We see the result, and then the new prompt is create for me Azure Cosmos DB ontology. It is generated, saved, vectorized for you, and then it can be reviewed and later to be used in your own projects. Here I'm presenting to you Corsair, which is technology I invented, realizing that vectorized database is a very powerful tool. From other side, it should be optimized to be quick and fast, to be leveraged from the AI and to be useful. Basically, Corsair utilizes the latent workspace, the latent space, which is in GPT, which is actually an abstract level, which is above the common language level. And actually GPT can discover archetypes of higher level concepts, which I discovered after a long time, maybe more than a year, working with GPT especially, and realized I can leverage this because actually makes the information in compressed form, which later can be decompressed. It's very interesting technology. Very rarely you can see this mentioned anywhere, but you can use it in our tool. Very important aspect of our platform is full integration with Microsoft Graph back and forth, in and out, because AI by itself is not useful unless integrated with the enterprise, which in this case is one aspect is Microsoft Graph. The other aspect is, of course, the database, but I'm focusing now on Microsoft Graph. You can open your emails, you can open your OneDrive, uh, you can open everything what is in Microsoft Graph. Then you can vectorize them and use them in your own prompts without needing to input the prompt by itself. It comes from the vectorized compressed database with Corsair. So it is very powerful. Here you can see how it is used actually. You open the vectorized database. For example, you want to create a documentation about Cosmos DB, and you perform these operations here. Then you go to the Workspace, and then go if you want to create different section of one comprehensive documentation generated previously from the ontologies you created. So this is Workspace with sections of one chapter, another chapter, which should be finished. During your work, you inputted the information from Microsoft Graph, which is actually about the project, and then you can start creating the documentation without needing to copy paste in the input field all this. You configure the settings, and then you can continue here the custom settings. Different settings, very powerful. Different aspects, you can configure it wherever you like. There are more than 7. Each one has more than 20 different values. A lot of combinations, very carefully determined. Actually, if you know about temperature setting in the API of GPT, actually we have unique formula which connected all these API parameters. For example, you have one settings for temperature, but other 5 other settings and move, which actually you cannot do this in ChatGPT because you don't have access to the internal parameters. Even if you have, it's very difficult to understand how they work. So this is what we do. We can leverage what we did. And after you did what you have to, you finish, and the end result is to generate a beautiful looking report in PDF format. So I'm showing you just the introduction, of course, to be quick. This is the final. So you can see how it looks before generating the PDF file. It combined the information about the project and also the internal point of the copilot together with the section information, and then we have technology which can generate the PDF file from template, beautifully looking. You can have this, you can download it, you can upload it to OneDrive, whatever you like. You have everything here listed, what we do, a lot of things. Thank you very much.